Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of What Should I Draw? My name is Jesus Conde, and today we're going to be doing Korra from Legend of Korra. So I got this message from Insit5, I think is the name, and he said, draw Korra from Legend of Korra, so that's what we're going to do, right? Okay, so a little bit different today because I did some changes, as you noticed. Today we're going to be doing just 2 drawings. I noticed that I always do 3 drawings and the third one is like super bad, so I'm going to be changing that because of that. Okay, so the first step obviously is doing the sketches. Now these sketches are like super fast and super simple. We don't get into a lot of detail in here, just kind of know where my character is going to be, kind of the perspective of it, at least a simple state of it, and also like trying to get inspired by the reference. I'm using these images that I found on a video. I have to say it was really difficult to find reference for this one. The other characters has been so easy, but I think that because of the name of the thing is Legend of Korra, then I found a lot of videos of Legend of Korra that it wasn't just Korra alone, so it was kind of hard to find stuff from her. Okay, so after I do the sketches, I then do like a little bit more complex sketches. Most of the time is because of details like the muscles, clothing, stuff like that. I need to know like where everything is, like where are the how is the shape of the head, where is she looking, what's the perspective on the head, stuff like that. So if you have seen my drawings before, you notice that I always do kind of like a skull structure before drawing, and that helps me a lot to do these drawings. It's like super necessary for me to do the skull now these days to do the head, right? I also have, like, at the same time I have my Pinterest on a Kindle, like a tablet, and constantly if you see that the screen stops for a few seconds, it's because probably at that moment I'm changing the page on the Kindle to see something different, maybe some reference for the head. Somebody asked me what do I look for on the Kindle to find reference. If you just type whatever you're looking for and put reference, you will find it, like head reference, head drawing reference, the hands reference, stuff like that, or hand poses, human skull, stuff like that. You will find tons of images that you can use as a reference for that, because you don't have to actually, for me that's the way I look at reference. You don't have to actually look at the exact same thing that you're looking for, but at least to give you a grasp or an idea of what the thing looks like in real life. So that will kind of like give you a lot of ideas of how to draw the thing that it doesn't look weird or inaccurate, right? Okay, so you have to know this process takes a long time to do. If you wait until the end of the video, you will find a link to download the full video. Obviously, it's also sped up, but you can see that it takes a long time doing these drawings. So somebody asked, like, how long does it take? So this one, I think the sketches and everything probably took like half hour, and then maybe till the end, the 2 of them maybe like 2 hours and a half, maybe 3 hours, I don't know. It could be something like that, but because I don't do it in one sitting, like I have to rest a little sometimes because of my back and stuff like that, or my hand hurts if I draw too much time continuously. Also at the end I do some fixing with the liquify and stuff like that. I'm doing that a lot lately, because after I do the drawings I find like a lot of stuff is lost, and a lot of stuff I don't get it right, anyway, because I'm not like an expert on anatomy or something, so I have to be constantly fixing things. Okay, so you can see at this point I'm probably looking at something on Pinterest because it stopped. You can see that sometimes everything goes a little bit dark. When that happens is because my eyes hurts a little when I look at white stuff too much, like white canvas, white background. It really annoys me, so I'm constantly like putting these gray backgrounds. Something that I really wanted to do was to make the water look like it's working with the perspective of the image. So this grid that everybody asks, how do I make this grid? And it's really simple. I made it on 3D Max. It doesn't have to do anything with Photoshop. And then when I say that I did it with 3D Max, then they ask, what plugin do you use? And it's not a plugin, it's just a render. It's just an image that I put in the back, that's it. Also, another person asked me, how do I set up these two canvases? No, it's not two canvases. You can see it on the download, if you download the PSD file. It's not two canvases, it's just one canvas that is, I just put a black stripe on the middle, that's all. So it's not rocket science, it's just like an idea that I copied from another artist. Actually, it's called Fensu. He does this a lot for the paintings, you know, like a huge file, and then he breaks this, he makes like this, puts everything in black and cuts little squares. So now he can paint like 6 paintings in one sit, right? In one sitting. So that's a cool, how do I say that? When you do multiple tasks at the same, multitasking, exactly. That's how it's called, multitasking. Okay, so lately, the episode before, the one of Skeletor, you guys seen it. I did this kind of like a more thicker line, right? And I really like how it looked because it didn't look too much like a drawing anymore. It looked a little bit more solid. So I'm trying to do the same thing with this one, but I wanted to be a little bit more loose with the trace. So I didn't use a really little strength line, but I used like a more thicker line. And then obviously at the end, because I need more. I need it to be more thick. I just copied the layer. And you can see how it actually at some point it looks like double thicker, the line, and double darker, right? Here I was trying to do a little bit of shading, but I didn't like it too much. A little bit of shadow. It wasn't that effective. So anyway, this is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. What I'm going to do, what I'm going to need from you now is that you take a look at the two images, and please, I need you to vote in the comments. Which one do you like the most? And then tell me what should I draw next? What character should I draw next? So if you are interested in downloading the PSD because you wanna keep it or you wanna watch the full video, just click on the left. And at the right, you can watch the episode of last week. Thank you very much. Talk to you next time.